Hello and welcome to Sarge and the Ginger Cast the Pros. Tonight we are going to be covering the grand final of Nexon Sponsorship League Season 3 featuring Zephyr, Dota, and EoT Gaming Hammer. With me today I have my wonderful co-commentator, Greg, the Sultan of Support, Ginger.
How's it going, y'all?
And we're already finally into Game 1. Took them a little while to load in, but first ban's going to be a Marana and an Invoker from Zephyr and a Timbersaw, followed by someone to come, it will seem. Not very out-of-line bans. I don't remember EoT playing much Invoker, but I do know that both teams struggled against the Marana. And EoT does not want to face Blitz mid, I imagine, on that Timbersaw.
Yeah, that Timbersaw can just be so scary at times.
Especially when you have Blitz running him mid.
Yeah.
He just Spider-Mans around and makes things happen. In case anyone did not recall, the original finals between EoT and Zephyr went to Game 5. Zephyr took Game 1 and Game 4. EoT finished them off in Game 5. So this Zephyr had to beat 5 NQO, I believe, to get back into this for the grand final, and this is for the whole shebang right here. I believe it's like $60,000 or $80,000 won. Quite a chunk of change.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if only
and still second place, I think, is like 20.
It's still a respectable amount of money. I know that Zephyr's really trying to win it because it'll cover everything they had in expenses to go over there. Fourth ban, not surprising at all. Corey's Lifestealer not going to show up in this game, but there has not been a Slark ban, which is surprising.
There hasn't.
EoT didn't ban Slark in Game 1 last time, and Corey went ham on Slark.
Took him to town with Slark.
My favorite. Gotta love the Deepwater Prison, mate. I'm going to see a Nyx first out of Zephyr, followed by EoT picking up the hard support Crystal Maiden, and I doubt they'll show us their hard carry here, but we'll see.
Unlikely. That's probably going to be, I can imagine that's going to be Aosin on the Nyx Assassin there.
I could see that, but I could also see Blitz going mid with that if they don't pick anything else up.
That he could.
Because he's Blitz, you know.
Yeah, this is true. He could definitely play a respectable Nyx mid. We'll see what EoT gives them to play against.
I'm sure that they wanted the Lifestealer to go with that Nyx, because Lifestealer Nyx bombs are not fun.
This is true.
You know who else hasn't been banned, though? Storm Spirit.
His signature hero hasn't been banned yet, but after his first trouncing of the enemies with him, they've learned.
Oh,
there was your favorite.
Called it. Corey gonna be on the Slark this game. Oh man, that excites me. I can't help it. I love seeing Slark play in pros because he can make so much happen. A lot of people do not like the hero. They think that he's extremely cheesy and unkillable, but he's not extremely strong late game, and he doesn't have a lot of health early game. You definitely have to get him to a point where he can snowball.
For banning out the Naga Siren, they do not want to deal with that late game, and EoT did pick up a Earthshaker. He's a decent counter to Slark.
I was about to say that. The problem I'm seeing right now is that EoT has picked up AoE, and the Slark suffers greatly against the AoE.
That would be the Blitz band.
Oh, there it was. I was about to say, usually the Storm Spirit gets banned in the second round of picks, because you can't really afford to pick him up that early.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna see an OD ban. Nothing abnormal out of that. OD's scary to face mid with anybody.
Yeah, it could be a plan for depending on what Blitz wants to take mid.
Also true.
5 seconds.
Allows him to dip well into the intelligence pool of heroes much more, with that OD not there.
Reserve time.
Zephyr banning out a lot of mid heroes though.
Yeah.
I'm
You
think
can tell Blitz is just sitting over Sexy Bambo's ear like, you don't want me to face that. You don't want me to face that.
well, I don't want to play against this, and Purge's Visage not going to show up in this game. Another really strong hero currently. He I think the statistic I saw the other day on Visage being played in pro matches right now is 98% ban or pick since 6.8 was released.
Yeah, I could definitely believe that.
10 seconds to go.
Grave Chill, and I mean those familiars, especially if you can control them well, they put out a lot of damage. I noticed there was a game I was watching the other day where all of Visage did with his familiars was come in from behind and attack the supports, and he would blow supports apart from behind while the team fight happened.
Yep.
Go see the Wind Ranger picked up on EoT, most likely an off lane.
I'm trying to remember EoT's players. Was Chrissy?
Chrissy's the hard carry. Chrissy's their hard carry. Takes the Nature's Prophet or the
Was the Nature Prophet Griffey?
Yeah, Chrissy played the Nature's Prophet and something else. I can't remember what else it was, but I think Young is their off laner. And Rayor and Jo might be their supports. I mean, we'll find out pretty quick. We're gonna see Purges.
Yeah, I think Cass was the mid. We'll see. Purges Venomancer.
Yeah, not a big surprise there. You link that slow with Slark's Leap, and you usually have a good time. Venomancer also a really strong support hero just in general. His abilities work rather well. Oh, and hello, Shadow Fiend.
Dyer's pick.
Well, there's your mid hero.
His eyes light up.
There are a lot of counters to a Shadow Fiend.
That there are.
I could almost see them sending Slark mid against that. I know Corey's gonna hard carry it. I mean, I'm positive, but Slark works rather well against Shadow Fiend because Shadow Fiend needs last hits, and Slark can just pressure him so hard, and he's so weak in the early game that it pretty much removes his threat mid game because he has to make it up.
This is very true. I'm very curious to see. A thought that came to my head. What if they send the Shadow Fiend in the safe lane? Don't put him up against the mid.
That's a thought.
To have a Wind Ranger in the off lane, and Earthshaker and Crystal Maiden can roam really easily and get some kills.
And jungle, for that matter. I mean, Crystal Maiden can frostbite things, and Earthshaker can help take them down pretty easy. So they could roam and jungle at the same time. I guess we'll see. Doom!
Ooh.
Radiance.
Did not want to see that against Slark. Slark's two natural counters, in my opinion. Most people say AoE, and I agree with AoE, but the two worst counters against a Slark, as a Slark player, that you can have is a Doom on the other team, because he dooms you, and then you can't do anything. I mean, I know it sucks for everyone else, but Slark is usually someone who needs to stay alive a lot longer than the average hero to get anything done. And the Bloodseeker, because Bloodseeker's passive allows him to see people with low health, and you can't regen. But I don't think... I mean, most pro teams will not pick up a Bloodseeker just to counter a Slark. He's just not worth it. So the Doom is the major threat, especially in the pro scene. So, two junglers taken out, and pushers. Oh.
I'm wondering where that Doom's gonna... Where he's gonna go. Probably jungle. But who would run him?
Bambo. They'll put Bambo on Doom in the jungle, I'd say. Purge on the Venomancer. Aeson on the Nyx off lane. They're going to put Aeson on Nyx off lane. I'm calling that. They might send Doom off lane.
Though,
I've seen that.
did pick up Weaver. Imagine that's going to go to Chrissy.
Another good Doom target, though. I mean, that was an interesting choice.
This is true.
I mean, of all their heroes, I mean, Doom was an interesting pickup until the Weaver comes out. Then Doom's a great pickup because you devour or you level death to pop the Lincolns, and then you Doom the Weaver. And the Weaver, a lot like the Slark, needs his invis to stay alive.
Because the Doom ulti on CM, ES, Windrunner, Ranger, whatever. They could counter them because they're all kind of spelly sports. But against Shadow Fiend, oh, you doomed me. I can't raise. Oh, I'll just click on you.
I'll just right click. Yeah, I believe. Well, the other option. I mean, and I think Weaver will eat the most dooms. I'm calling that now. He will be the Doom target. But
I will count the Weaver Dooms for you.
But dooming that Earthshaker changes team fights completely.
If he can get it off in time.
If you can get it off before he lands his abilities, Earthshaker's worthless. I mean, he is more worthless than any other hero, in my opinion, if he's doomed. Because you rely on him to stun again, and then hopefully create space for your team to win a fight. So if he can get spotted out, it's going to be a bad day for EoT. But we'll see. I mean, this is a very strong draft, in my opinion, from Zephyr. I think their draft is really strong, but I think that EoT also has a very solid draft.
There's Sand King.
Aeson on the Sand King. Sexy Bambo gonna take the Nyx. And Blitz going Doom mid?
Yep.
Alright. Well, now that we got... I need to cut...
You were saying, I could possibly see the, Corey going mid and then Blitz taking the top lane with the Doom and just, like, going into the jungle, eat a creep, then get back into lane.
I mean, I could see that, really, but Slark's already heading toward the top lane, so... Alright,
Dashing all my dreams, Slark.
I'll cover EoT. Actually, we have Ryor on the Weaver. Cast is going to be on the Earthshaker, so he is a support. Young on the Crystal Maiden. Chrissy's actually playing Wind Ranger. And Jo on the...
like I said, I thought she'd go offlane.
He played offlane, but he played pushers most of the time. Like, he played the Prophet. That's what it was. What it was.
Yes, this is true.
Jo on the Shadow Fiend. And we'll look over to the tri-lane for Zephyr.
Right now we got all of EoT moving into the top lane to try to ward up the jungle there safely.
This is true. As we said, we got Corey on the Slark, Aeson rocking the Sand King, Purge on his Venomancer, Doom set mid, Mr. Blitz himself, and finally the sexy Bambo himself rocking Party Nyx without the claws in the offlane. Yeah, that takes away the glow sticks. That makes it not so Party Nyx, which is rather disappointing. In my opinion, probably the best part of that set, those neon green claws, and the most hated rune of all time top, although it was a free Sakuchi for Roar. So 2 wards, 1 in the jungle, so they can't pull, or if they pull, they'll get spotted, and Rune ward, and no wards. Oh, no. 1 mid ward for Zephyr. I'm guessing Sexy Bambo holding on to the other one. No, he's not.
Purge has it.
Alright, so keeping that top. Jo going aggressive on the Doom, just going to right click him right off the bat.
He doesn't really hit that hard to start with. Doom has a big damage advantage over him at the beginning.
Yeah, until
there's the range advantage.
Until you can get those souls up, Shadow Fiend does not hit hard at all.
Very true.
This is actually going to be a really tough lane for Corey, I think, because Weaver is annoying.
Very true, and got the CM harassing Aeson while he's trying to pull some creeps.
That was a really fast
that ward.
At least Sexy Bambo, who is doing what we suggested last time. Sexy Bambo is in the off lane. I'm actually really happy to see that.
Yep.
Not gonna have too hard of a time, I don't think. I mean,
Wind Ranger. Up a 1-man shield, so.
Wind Ranger definitely has the advantage, but well, he hasn't gone into Carapace. I mean, if Bambo goes into Carapace, anytime she does anything to harass him, she hurts. And he can mana drain her.
Denied.
Mana drain is nice. Oh.
Oh.
Good stun from a Sexy Bambo in the bot. Not gonna get anything, but gonna force her to salve.
I was running off to see that Aeson is stacking creeps in the jungle.
But he is.
Looks like a race toward the bottom rune. And Blitz is going to get it pretty easy. He's already got his bottle up. Gonna have a nice double damage, and is the Shadow Fiend? The Shadow Fiend's bottle is on the courier, I believe. Yep, it is.
Pumpkin Courier is walking out to him now. Looking at the last hits right now, actually, Rayor and Jo are leading it over Corey and Blitz, but Blitz is just barely keeping up there, while Chrissy's actually tied with Blitz right now. Oh.
A little bit of... Oh, Corey.
Oh, looking at the top lane.
He's a fissure, but gonna be alright. I wonder if... I really hope we're in time, because you oped before I oped. Which was interesting. Earthshaker's not up. His fissure's already back up. That mana battery from CM gonna make a really, really long day in this lane.
Very true.
Blitz gonna be bottle crowing mid, I think. He must have taken a little more damage from the Shadow Fiend than he wanted. What is nice is that Blitz can pop his Scorched Earth and just kind of stomp toward Jo, and Jo kind of has to back up. Because that will do a lot of damage eventually. Aeson. Oh, Aeson. Aeson could be in trouble? Nope. I thought they might fissure and freeze there. How's the off lane looking? Bambo
Oh dear, Corey.
Oh, Corey. He get fissured again, but he's gonna get away. Limping home.
He's fissured again, down to low health, but able to leap away.
Weaver's not sitting too hot on health either. Really, really
This
like
is true, but
that totem on the Earthshaker, by the way. Thing is gorgeous.
absolutely gorgeous.
Probably my favorite. I am a terrible Earthshaker, but that's probably my favorite new item out of the chests that have come out. Oh, Aeson. Oh, but the block. That is the downside to the Earthshaker. That fissure does not only block your enemies, but it blocks your teammates. And the Crystal Maiden not able to follow up. Sexy Bambo actually getting pretty low, and Chrissy pushing the lane into the tower. He's completely out of regen now. It's a scary spot for him to be in, because she can shackle power shot for 280, and he currently has 285 health.
Not a good place to be sitting.
And dropping below that every time she right clicks him.
Speaking of health, though, like I'm following mid right
shackle.
now.
Okay, never mind. Mid.
Shadow Fiend's beating Blitz in the last hit. Well, partially because he's been taking that medium camp right there. He can just raise a little bit and he'll take all those. But like Blitz is sitting on 1,000 health at level 6, while Jo barely doesn't even have 700.
And to fix that
right now,
problem,
we're getting a rotation. Smoke from the ES and CM. See if we can get something out of this. But it looks like Blitz knows at 6 cents and is backing up.
yeah, Corey or Purge letting him know that there's no pressure on top lane right now. You should back up.
Aeson feels something very strange. I'm not getting hit by a fissure right now. Although Aeson has actually swung around to the mid lane.
Bottled regen on the Shadow Fiend that he could easily pick up, and it looks like that smoke's going to be wasted. Then they're going to move back to the top lane as the CM, I believe, moves into the jungle.
CM is still sitting mid lane,
just placing a
but
ward,
the
I think.
Earthshaker moves back top.
Just get that vision down. Let's go ahead and have a look at levels here. Levels. Where are they at? Hero level. There we go. So we're sitting pretty even. Shadow Fiend and Doom even. The Wind Ranger just hit 7 because of the rotation out of Bambo. He's 6. And then 4s and 3s around. And Shadow Fiend just jumped up to 8. Back to last hits.
Sexy Bambo still sitting at 6, but that will give him that vendetta. Although Slug is Corey on the Slug still does not have that 6.
In that tri lane, it's hard to get it pretty quick. It's hard enough to get it in a duo lane, as you know. Which then again, Aeson has been wondering quite a bit. I think they were hoping to get him to level 6 a little quicker, because once Slark can get 6, he can make a lot more kills happen. Because, for obvious reasons. I mean, that invis is really strong, especially in the early game when you have any kind of burst damage in the forms of a Venomancer and a Sand King to stun and slow. Aeson just stacking away on camps.
He just keeps swapping from camp to camp.
Because he can just sandstorm. I had never thought about that. That's really smart.
Meantime, we got Purge pulling at the top lane, using his wards to scout out any CM that wants to try to harass that.
8 minutes in, and no action from either team. I'm actually really surprised.
Right now we got Sexy Bambo sitting right outside from the mid lane towers.
I see
wanting
that.
To pick off JO if the opportunity arises.
This could be actually kind of bad for him.
Spot it. Oh, but he'll get spotted out. Oh, miss son. No backup.
Shank, and I think it's probably safe. He's got his arcane boots already. That's actually really good.
Oh, dear, there's the stun from Aeson up top. And there's the first blood.
Purge gets it, and I missed it. Does he have... He does not have level 6. He can't time walk out of this. But he's going to get away.
And that'll give Corey the level 6.
And 2 kills. Up, but Shadow Fiend.
Open mid-time.
Shadow Fiend picking off Sexy Bambo. I completely missed that. I was still focused on the top lane.
Do something about that bottom tower.
Shadow Fiend's sitting on 1,800 gold right now. Wonder what he's saving up for.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
I say no.
Possibly a Shadow Blade. Oh no, he's going full blink. Betting on it.
Think so. Interesting choice. Up, fissure top. And the dive comes. Purge is going to eat this. Yep.
And Pudge goes down to the Weaver.
Corey was sitting on his ult. He was no need to use it there. There wasn't much saving the Venomancer. That's going to give Rayor his 6 so he can time-lapse out of things. But he also had to share that experience with his 2 supports, who are going to be 4 and 4. Blitz picking up a drum. He wants to move a little faster on that Doom. Chrissy has she bought a mech already? She has the buckler and the headdress sitting on the courier. And a wand. Not much beyond Sexy Bambo's arcane boots. The Shadow Fiend now sitting on 2,700 gold.
Oh my.
He's going Radiance. Or maybe he's just... See, I would imagine Deso. That's the item that I think Shadow Fiend works best with. If you're not going to go Shadow Blade. And maybe he's just trying to save to get the 2 Mithril Hammers at the same time. I don't know.
Not sure.
Aeson is smoked and gone mid. Or they still don't see him. They have to know that he's chilling in the jungle or doing something.
Yeah, he's just chilling in that jungle.
Letting Blitz free farm mid, but at the same time, free farm is not keeping up with that jungle farm.
There's the Shadow Blade on the Shadow Fiend.
Just straight out bought it. Sexy Bambo, I believe, landed a stun there on Chrissy, but Chrissy not taking too much damage from it, really doesn't care. Purge rotating back in on the Weaver. Corey's gonna not land a leap there. Nope, I'm just gonna let him go. I feel that they probably could have.
Right, having the ward there.
I feel like they could have forced at least a time lapse out of that. Earthshaker's sitting mid.
Blitz picks up a blink on the Doom.
Not a bad choice here. I was actually up. Do you see Sexy Bambo? He wants it. He wants it, but he knows he's got to land the stun. Oh, there it was, and he misses.
Needed Slark to land a
Towers getting the business.
pounce first or something like that. So we even got a blink, not blink, blitz with the blink, heading up to top.
I believe they want this top lane, but I believe Blitz might run into more than he barked out. It's just a CM right now if he had just crashed into her. Speaking of which, what has he picked up as his passive?
Tower won't last much longer.
Swiftness, Aura, and the Stomp.
Oh, Blitz following a Shadow Fiend mid, doomed him. Scorching Earth, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it because Weaver moves in.
Level death. Oh, nope. He is in trouble now. Yep, he's just going to TP. TP's away.
No totem on the Earthshaker.
Oh, and the Shadow Fiend gets away with under half health, having to eat a salve. That was rather close. In the meantime, top tower dropped. I'm not sure who picked it up. Probably Corey. Seeing as how he's a pro at getting farm wherever he wants. And Shadow Fiend dropping the mid tower. Purge is keeping those sentry wards up.
Oh, they spot him.
Oh, that really hurt. My hand is cut.
Oh.
The blink out of Blitz accomplishing not a lot. He tried the stomp, but Earthshaker was ready for it. And in the meantime, Chrissy gonna take this bottom tower. Doesn't get the last hit though. Ah, that's heartbreaking. Oh, the courier.
Oh, Sexy Bambo, Vendetta's the courier.
The courier needed to die there. I actually saw that. That was hilarious. That courier just exploded. Purge being a little aggressive.
Aosin able to pick up his blink.
There you go, Aosin. What every Sand King dreams of. The Blink Dagger. See, I'm gonna steal the illusion rune. Spread those out to look around, and did Doom? No, he was just bottle crowing. Corey has not moved on to his next major item yet. He's sitting on Power Treads. Wonder if he's saving for his own Shadow Blade. I know it's rather popular. I prefer the...
That is a good possibility.
Prefer the attack speed myself for the Yasha, but not a lot of people feel that way. I believe he saw an opportunity bottom to free farm, and he has arrived to steal Sexy Bambo's farm. And they're actually fighting each other for the last hits.
Yep. Arcane boots up on cast on the Earthshaker. Blitz and Shadow Fiend very close to each other here.
Oh, the dust.
Oh, but he blinks the wrong way.
Sad day. I believe that was dust from AS.
Either didn't want any of that, or fortunately. Meanwhile, we got Purge, Sexy Bambo, and Corey pushing the bottom lane.
As EoT responds by pushing the top lane. Weavers, they're going to take this and probably have a shot to defend if they want.
Because they do have a glyph.
Is there a glyph up? It is. I mean,
Glyph
they
is
can
up
glyph
for the
this.
Radiant team.
Yep, there's the glyph. Still no TPs.
Will they be able to respond?
Now they're going to let it go. They just wanted to slow him down. Drum of Endurance picked up on Corey, who gets the last hit on the tower.
Actually interesting looking at the items. EoT does, all of them have TPs. Oh, Sexy Bambo pick, but at the moment Blitz was the only one with a TP.
You know the drill.
Corey bought his item. I'm not sure what it is yet. I was trying to look at the courier, but oh, it was the drums. Ah, man, I said that.
I hope it's a blink dagger.
Yeah, no, we need more
right now.
in this
Blitz,
game.
Aosin, and Sexy Bambo have a blink dagger.
And need those blinks. Looks like Sexy Bambo, even with his ult about to go down, is gonna be very, very interestingly positioned. There is a that's a dire ward. I was about to say I thought that was a radiant ward, and Bambo's about to be in a lot of trouble.
Because he was on the low ground there, so they probably could have seen him, but they did not want to go on him.
This is true. It would seem. Maybe they thought he had friends closer by. Which there are blink daggers to abound, so help can come from pretty much anywhere.
Aosin smoked up in the mid lane.
Blitz gonna pick up haste.
Everyone's converging on the mid lane here. Zephyr really wants this tower.
Zephyr have a really team fight oriented team, so I believe they want to rock and roll early.
But so does EoT.
This is true.
Heavy, massive team fight powers coming together here.
Sexy Bambo gonna ult. And they're gonna wrap the tower, I think. No, they're wrapping top.
It actually looks like
they wanted to force Jo back.
Shadow Fiend will TP out.
And actually, us being the dummies we are, he's building. What does Shadow Fiend need, Greg?
BKB.
BKB.
The usual first item, though. That's the first one. We were trying to figure out what he's getting first.
This is true. I mean, BKB's...
It was a tie between Blink and
Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade. But yeah, BKB definitely against this heavy, dooming, stunning epicenter, poisony team.
Shadow Fiend gonna grab him a regen rune. Ori farming away. Last hit war is definitely in the favor of the Shadow Fiend. Doom, Blitz's Doom is pretty close. Ori pretty far behind, but Slark doesn't normally last hit great. He's more of a teamfight hero. So he's down underneath the Windrunner and the Weaver. What has Weaver picked up in the meantime, speaking of which? Power Treads, and I believe his Lincoln's is done? Or is he...
Not quite.
Well, he just purchased the recipe for something, and he's flying to the secret shop. But
he's got the Lincoln's recipe. He doesn't quite have the money for the
Perseverance.
Void Stone.
That's it. I was trying to think of the one other item that I couldn't think of. Blitz going to pick up a plate mail, most likely going into a Shiva's Guard. Other than that, the sports, Arcane's on Purge, but nothing new. Blink daggers abound.
It's like Purge is warding out Roche there. I don't know if they want to go in on this or they just want to fake it.
No, I think they actually want this.
Yeah, Corey walks in.
Bambo
there he
scouting.
goes. I don't think EoT knows about this.
No, it seems pretty not spot out. Lincoln's is done on Weaver now, and the BKB was finished.
Then again, Corey's getting bash lorded here.
Yeah, I didn't think they really had the damage to get it done right there, which maybe
they really needed Doom there to do any real damage to him, and they're just gonna have to back up from it. Well, it looks like Slug's building a BKB as well.
Oh, there you go. I think maybe the plan is to work him down, because the wards can hit him pretty hard. Like, work him just a little bit, then Doom shows up. Yeah, here they go. No, there is vision mid here.
That ward just went up there, and now it looks like they might know about this.
There's a blink.
Oh, blink from Sexy Bambo.
And he's stunned.
Very nice shackle from Chrissy.
He is in trouble, and he is down. That was a Echo Slam, though, for it. I think they just ruined their chances of stealing this Roche.
Oh, they know now.
Oh, no.
Zephyr does not want to be there.
No, they can't.
Kind of.
Corey got it.
Corey did pick up the Aegis.
But they lost everyone for that.
Corey did make it out with the Aegis, but
that finished.
Not a good showing from Zephyr. As soon as Sexy Bambo was caught out there, they definitely wanted to back out of there.
I mean, the only problem
messed up his ultimate too.
The only problem with backing out there is that you're gonna hand the Aegis away. I mean, I think they decided that hey, we might as well just try to get Roche because we're gonna lose this. So I mean,
it definitely didn't work out in their favor.
Corey didn't die, but it completed the blink on the Earthshaker, and once Earthshaker gets blink,
trouble brewing at Radiant's
it starts to become a not fun time for the enemy team because he can show up out of nowhere and stun you all, and the murdering can begin.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Especially
as usual.
Go ahead, sir.
As usual, I was incorrect in what item Corey was buying. He has picked up a Sarge right now.
Yeah, Sarge and
He's
Yasha.
in that Ogre Club.
An interesting on Slark. It makes him faster, and he has drums already, so he's going race car. I mean, they're trying to end this fast. I don't think they want to go late game.
Oh, better to go fast than with lots of movement speed.
The other scary thing, I mean, there is a Shadow Fiend, the Shadow Blade on the Shadow Fiend, but if
Corey.
Yeah, if they can land a blink initiation from the Earthshaker.
Doom or oh wait, no, from EoT.
Yeah, if they can land the blink initiation from the Earthshaker, he locks them down, and then Shadow Fiend can walk in and take a free ult.
Very true.
Sexy Bambo with another shank coming out of his stun on the Crystal Maiden. Looks like we're gonna push mid again.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
And again,
look where Earthshaker's at, and look what he has.
He wants it.
Here he goes.
He wants
there was
it.
a
There
slam.
it is.
2 down, and look what happened. Up, Doom.
Oh, get doomed to the last very second. Stopping the ulti, but it's not going to make much difference.
I think it might only because Corey has an Aegis. Nope. Corey got away. Bambo trying to be sneaky, and it's going to cost him 2 stuns. Will Bambo get away? Nope.
Nope.
Oh, Bambo. Gonna turn and stun, but the Lincolns killed Bambo there. He had a chance to blink TP.
And Jo able to make it out of the Shadow Fiend with just 60 health.
Well, they kept the Aegis, but dropping 4 heroes again. Not looking so good for Zephyr right now. Let's have a look at net worth real quick, because I'm imagining that graph is heavily green. The Shadow Fiend has a 3,000 gold lead, or net worth lead, over the Doom.
Invisibility.
Incredible.
And Weaver and Wind Ranger are above all that, so...
They're looking at the XP chart. Zephyr has, besides one slight moment, has never gotten a lead here in the past 5 minutes. It's shot up to over a 7,500 lead with EoT, and gold looks almost exactly the same.
The scary part of this is that Zephyr really needed good early team fights. Oh, Bambo. Oh, the Force Staff away from Chrissy. Dodges the stun from the Nyx.
Dodges.
Did Nyx blink dodge something as well?
Yeah, he was able to blink dodge the power shot.
They had Chrissy dead to rights probably there with a Slark and a Nyx assassin, and she Force-staffed out of the Nyx stun just as it went off.
Mid tower could use a hand.
Corey pushing the mid lane.
Decided this mid tower really needs to die.
Radiant structures like this.
Problem
and
with
they
that,
do have the fortification.
TPs. 3 TPs.
Chrissy tries to shackle on him, but to no avail.
Which leaves bottom lane Doom all alone. Or Shadow Fiend, who's gonna get doomed and die. Oh, the CM. No stuns left. Everyone's was on cooldown.
They were able to bring down the Shadow Fiend, which is probably the much better prize.
This is true. Sanj and Yasha and, this Weaver. Not scared of the Slark, but...
being very cheeky.
He does have backup. Not far behind. There was a Shiva. Shiva's has been finished on Doom, which is going to help a lot. Slowing some of this down, especially if he can pop it early. Oh.
Mid tower.
Chrissy gonna disown and deny the mid tower. What I was saying, what will be nice is if the Shiva's guard gets used early, it can catch people's blink daggers, and I believe that it counts as an attack, and it'll put cooldown on the blink dagger on the ES.
It will.
Or you're gonna scare Weaver out of the farm. And we're gonna go back to casual farm with the courier.
The Aegis is reclaimed from Corey.
There it goes. I mean, that roast did not pay off whatsoever, in my opinion. Sad as Corey's trying to find farm in the jungle right now, and everyone's finding farm in the jungle right now. He's gonna snatch these away from Purge. This one mud golem. And roll himself back to mid. Zephyr has a very farm, not heavy farm, but farm dependent to fight team. They all need some items, except maybe Purge. But like Bambo needs items, and he got it quick, but he hasn't really been able to use it. The dagger, blink dagger on the Sand King. Oh, Tesso's up on Weaver, and there's a gem on the Crystal Maiden. So if she just happens to like show up down here, Nyx could be having a bad time. Sexy Bamboo gonna hide in the woods, let his ult wear off and stay hidden as Corey farms. Looks like EoT want to go mid, and Weaver's just split pushing. He's got Lincoln Sphere, he's got a Deso, and he
look right now. EoT is just rotating everywhere. They've got wards everywhere to try to catch out Sexy Bambo, and they're just moving from lane to lane. Meantime, Zephyr Purge is just having to try to farm up these ancients here, and the rest of the team, but Zephyr is just trying to contest for farm in their own jungle.
Hero levels again. I really need to memorize D. There we go. TP. Looks like top lane something might be happening. Oh, the tower's gone. When did that tower fall? Out. Slark is feeling a little fighty right here. Where is the ES? That's the key. Wherever that Earthshaker at is where you want to be.
Yeah, the gem is up on Wind Ranger right now.
Oh, she transferred it. CM bought it. Wind Ranger's carrying it. She's going sheepstick, I imagine. She's already got a mech, which she's had for a while, and a 4-staff. Let's go ahead and have a look at the rest of the team here. Weaver got his Deso and Lincolns and a Bassie. Power Treads. CM, most likely, yes, got her Tranquils and an Urn. She's warding away. The ES has finished his Arcanes and Blink Dagger, which he's had for a while as well. And the Shadow Fiend, JO's got 2 ulti orbs. He's going Scotty. Yep. Power Treads BKB Scotty, because why not? Oh, Bambo. Bambo going to carapace away from that. And ult, even.
After Vendetta.
I don't know if he actually needed to Vendetta there, but it was a lot safer just to use it. Scotty's done on Shadow Fiend.
Oh my.
That Shadow Fiend is level 17. The highest level we have on Zephyr, 14. 15 Wind Ranger, 15 Weaver.
Yeah, right now Shadow Fiend's net worth is 15k. Blitz's is only just hitting 12k, and Weaver has more than that.
At least the Doom did get past the Wind Ranger finally, but it's looking kind of scary for Zephyr. Smoke up on the ES. I'm curious if they're going to use it here. So they're just babysitting JO. 4-staff up on Nyx, a little more mobility. And Purge has gone back to his ancient stack. Corey's gonna help him with it. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Weaver setting mid lane. Gonna hit a few times and up. That's a Vlad's on Doom. That will help with those Roshans. Who is back up, and Purge actually just scouted that, so.
Looks like we lost one.
Set this to do a little directed camera while I take care of something. That's the one thing that makes me sad. I really wished you could control the camera from time to time. Go, directed camera, go. There we go. Gonna be following the Crystal Maiden around.
It looks like EoT is rotating past the Rose Pit to try to catch an open. Sexy Bamboo easily gets caught out with the gem on Wind Ranger. So they will definitely back up and move into Roche, it seems. Or perhaps not. Nope, just checking for any wards that may be lying around.
I have lagged out.
Yeah, and they will rotate in there. I'll keep commentating.
Well, we can't see.
JO on Shadow Fiend with a double damage is just destroying Roshan. He's already down.
There we go. We're back. But yeah, murdered. That was it. That was the easiest Roche of all time. Take a gem.
And you're hitting for 350 damage.
Oh lord, that Shadow Fiend is hitting hard. BKB up on Slark.
Does have a double damage.
Oh man, why am I lagging so bad? This is terrible.
That's not good.
No, it is not.
JO is just pounding away at Team Zephyr's mid tower and just eating it up, making it melt. Corey will run up there and scare away the Team EoT, but it looks like they would just back up and go to the top lane through the dire jungle.
Finally, my
taking all the camps on the way.
My lag has settled back down. If it continues to do that, we might consider, because I'm pretty sure I can capture your screen too through XSplit, so I might consider just letting you stream and control the camera for a little while.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Looks like
Team Zephyr is gonna smoke up and try to vote, or just move through the jungle, try to chase them out, but EoT's turning on them.
Blink Doom.
Oh, Doom on
Shadow Fiend is down, and there's the ult from the Sand King, but he's gonna return with his own. Corey's still going. Oh my goodness. Slark coming back in. Only 2 down on Zephyr right now. I think they would be wise to back out. Corey gonna get away.
They really wanted that Chrissy, but no avail. Blitz.
Oh, and Corey catches him. But it could be bad. Oh, Doom's
Sexy
back.
Bambo snatches the gem.
Doom returns.
It's maybe in trouble here.
Gets a slam. No, Corey can come back in right here.
Corey jumps in.
And there's a sentry ward down, and there it goes.
2 down.
Oh my goodness, what a turnaround. They've got it.
Ooh.
Oh, did the Knicks...
Fortunately, the
Doom.
Shadow Fiend takes out Blitz on his way out, but
that was an Aegis.
A full wipe from
and a full wipe.
Aegis and a full wipe.
For 3?
I think. For 3, yeah, Sexy Bambo and Corey were able to stay up.
Yeah, the Doom just barely falling at the end of the fight. I mean, that was gloriously done, and I think that's gonna change the graphs quite a bit. Well, not nearly as well. Yes, it swung almost 4,000 experience, and gold has swung down just a slight bit, but that was a huge experience deal for Zephyr. They really attempted a shackle on Corey mid, but he's gonna get away. That's a huge deal for Zephyr right there.
Yeah, right now Sand King has got an Ogre Club. He could be going for BKB or Agnums, probably Agnums, but the
I could see BKB.
BKB is an unthinkable. Corey's sitting on 3,200 gold right now.
Scythe of Ice is up on Chrissy, which is rather scary. The Wind Ranger with a Scythe of Ice, not a good time.
It would be
not fun.
Yes, guy has the point booster for his scepter. Weaver has a Chrysalis up. CM, not much, just keeping up with those wards. Like I said, Sand King is an Ogre Club. Blitz picks up his Vlads on Doom.
Yeah, he actually got that.
Corey buys a Javelin, so it looks like he's going to be working on Basher.
I believe that's the correct
has
response.
Finished his mech.
Oh no.
Sexy Bambo getting caught up here.
But the Dooms.
But Zephyr running.
Well, Sand King gonna go down there, but Corey's gonna pick up 1. They need to take care of that CM. Corey gets it. Oh, Bambo gonna get away with no health. Triple kill. But Corey drops.
Chrissy able to take down Corey at the last second, and then they'll clean up on Purge.
Oh, the sad part of that was Bambo. Bambo's going ham.
Oh, Bambo go. Oh no, Bambo.
Oh, he got him.
Oh.
The Venomancer poison.
The ward.
Oh my goodness, Sexy Bambo, you sexy man, you.
Radiant's top.
He wants to go for this Wind Ranger. Up the power shot in the wrong direction. Vendetta.
What's bad?
Vendetta, go! No, no, Bambo, wrong way.
Went the wrong way.
Oh, Bambo, she's gone. 4 for 4, straight up trade, leaving 2 off lanes alive. I mean, well, a safe farm and an off lane, but they were both in the same lane. Bambo and Wind Ranger gonna pick up a few last hits on the way home, I think. Did the gem. The gem was on Bambo. And Wind Ranger gonna buy another one. If they have that gem, it's a scary day for Zephyr. Because that initiation from Bambo there turns the fight. And without that, it's a lot harder.
Corey was able to pick up his Bastion, he buys it right now.
Sweet. That's gonna make the already strong Slark even more strong. His BKB's been used twice. What about the Shadow Fiend? How low is his BKB now? It's down to 5 seconds. It's starting to become...
So it's not very long.
No.
He tries to use it so he could get off his ult, but Blitz just saves that. We were talking earlier how we were certain that the Doom was going to be on the Weaver time. The Doom keeps going on the Shadow Fiend right when he's about to throw out his ult.
Because Doom goes through BKB. Which I had completely forgotten. God, it's hard to keep the camera moving fast enough to follow Corey around on Slark.
He's just so fast.
There's another deny on a tower, and
oops, sexy Bambo trying to get this here maybe.
Oh, Sentry Ward.
Yep.
But oh man.
Oh, and
beautiful. 1 for 1
able to get
there.
the yes, but lose the Sand King.
I mean, it was a good setup. If it hadn't been for the Sentry Ward there, probably would have gone better. Chrissy gonna chase here. Hopefully, Zephyr noticed that she was just dewarding something randomly there. We can dream and hope. Oh, I know why Bambo attacked now. Bambo hit that right when he had to because he has his own gem. So he saw the Sentry Ward. That's what it was.
Bottom tower.
Corey split pushing. I don't know that I stopped here, Corey. I think I used my ult to get that tower. They've denied like 10 already.
I don't know if they're all rotating in.
There's another deny. I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd deny out of EoT, which is keeping the gold graphs probably well under control. It's definitely swinging back in Zephyr's favor.
Just barely.
But I mean, it's still to the advantage.
Sexy Bambo looking to get this Weaver here. Not sure he wants it though. He's waiting for some backup.
He knows that that ward's there. He has to be careful.
He's gonna unfortunately have to back up.
Looks like both teams gonna move around. Purge drops a nice ward on those Ancients so they can spot them out again. Let's take a look. Let's see if anyone's got anything new. I'll just pull this up. Looks like, yeah, BKB up on Doom. Just finished. And, Sand King has a recipe for a BKB. Decided to go BKB.
He's halfway to his Mithril Hammer now.
Is he? Yeah, sitting on it. Alright.
Corey, I'm betting, is trying to get an Abyssal up.
It's definitely a debate on the Slark. Abyssal is a great item, and he's trying to save gold for it. Or he could be saving to go Scotty himself.
There is that.
Scotty late game, Slark needs late game because he just, I mean, we can currently look at it. He's got a drum, Sanj and Yasha, power treads on strength, he has 2300 health. If we look at, let's say, Jo's on a Shadow Fiend, who's supposed to be a squishy hero. He got his Scotty.
With the Scotty.
100 health. That was the part I kind of missed. Actually, that drum does well.
Speaking of Jo, he just picked up a Daedalus buff, but there's the Abyssal Blade on Corey.
Abyssal Blade to respond to the Daedalus. I don't know that I agree with the Daedalus pickup. I think he would have done better with a what was I wanted?
One of the
They just smoked. They just smoked. Here goes the fight, and oh
Sexy
lord.
Bambo saw them.
Sexy Bambo goes quick.
Bambo just completely caught out.
But Aosin's ult went off. So he managed to pick up 2 there.
Jo is doomed.
And Slark got
Corey
the Abyssal.
just going ham on him. Oh, but this Shackle shot will catch him.
Yeah, Slark couldn't Purge actually has a Ghost Scepter now to try to keep himself alive, but oh, Bambo. Just get out of there, Bambo. They just... Zephyr just blows up so fast with that, because they initiated on the Earthshaker there, didn't they?
That they did. They initiated on the Earthshaker because they spotted him out, but unfortunately everyone else was smoked up, like just a half inch to the left. Then they initiated on the whole EoT, and not all of Zephyr was there at the same time. Actually, Zephyr lost the whole team there. Sexy Bambo bought back there to try to get back in the fight, but it was too late.
Oh man, that's bad.
Very.
Purge is setting on a Ghost Scepter now. I'm trying to avoid some of those right clicks. I don't know why Bambo hasn't realized that this Weaver has a Lincolns yet, but it keeps blinking and stunning, and it keeps just being Lincolnsed off, and then he has to run.
Yep.
I almost feel with the BKBs that they have, the Shadow Fiend ult, is that pure damage, or is that, that's magical, isn't it?
That's magical.
It's magical. I honestly feel that they're wasting their Doom, because there are 3 BKBs on the team now. One on, well, soon to be. One on the Sand King, one on Doom, one on Slark. So the magical damage that comes out, it's bad, but Purge is going to die pretty much regardless if you don't win the fight. And
yeah,
the Weaver's tearing them apart.
Well, it's also that it does a lot of damage as well.
It does do that. This is true. Stun from Aosin misses the Windrunner. Yep, Wind Ranger. She 4-staffs out of it like she knows what's coming every time.
He does have that gem.
I mean, it was a blink stun from Earthshaker. Not Earthshaker, Sand King. It was a blink stun from Sand King, and right when he blinked, she 4-staffed away perfectly. Roche time. Here we go.
Just moving into Roche now. Our EoT has that ward there right on the bottom of the river, so they definitely know this is going on.
Oh, they know. I'm just curious how we're going to play this out.
Again, they may not care. They're just like, okay, you can take Roche and we'll just take your racks. And Zephyr's like, well, we can't let them do that, so they have to rotate back now.
One TP comes in, the Lincoln's is up. Lincoln's up on the Shadow Fiend as if to say, screw you. We're so sick of you dooming our Shadow Fiend. I'm just gonna go raise some at the top tower, so they got the split push rolling in. Earthshaker and CM just chilling in the back, waiting to bring in their own initiations. Blink.
BKB up on Aosin.
Yeah, BKB's done, but in response,
Ranger keeps just throwing at that power shot to check where everyone is.
Ooh, Purge and Bambo gonna get spotted, I think, there by the Weaver, and there's a smoke. Oh no, Corey.
He smokes up.
Oh no, Corey.
Corey is not in a good space.
Oh, Corey. That may have been a waste. Nope, Corey goes down. There's the ult, but it's not gonna matter oh, the CM goes, no, the CM saved by the mech.
Almost dies.
There was the ult from the Shadow Fiend. See?
Corey did buy back, see if he can catch anything.
Oh,
able to take down the Weaver. Weaver buys back.
There's the Abyssal on. Oh, no detection. Gonna leave.
She will catch the Wind Ranger. And there's a gem.
Buyback comes out.
Sarge picks up a gem.
They're still chasing, and there is a gem on Sexy Bambo. If he stuns here, and he lands it.
Oh, gets the stun.
Blink from Doom. That's it. Shadow Fiend's down. And Bambo is neglecting that damage by saving his Carapace. He Carapaces when the death ult goes off, and he neglects all of that damage. Purge gonna utilize this. Not Purge. Zephyr gonna go into Roche.
Purge is there.
But here comes
Purge
Weaver.
And Corey in the Roche.
And there comes the power shot.
No, they're there.
There's only 2 though. Well, I think Zephyr's gonna commit. TP.
Echo Slam is down.
TP
but
from Bambo.
Shadow Fiend buys back.
Bambo's ulted up and coming toward Chrissy, who has a new. Uh-oh. Chrissy caught out.
How about that?
Oh, but a big fissure from EoT will block them out from the Roche for a bit.
New gem. I believe Bambo's got 2 now. He does.
Just 1 is not enough.
Oh, Rayor gonna sneak up and steal the racks. But the back door is gonna say no.
Immortality.
Oh, Slark. This could be bad for the Weaver. Because Bambo knows he's there. There's the Lincoln's down.
Just misses.
Lincoln's down and stun.
Good stun from
Up BKB and TP out.
They just defeatedly walk away.
On the up note, they did force out the BKB. That's huge. He won't have it for the team fight mid, which is about to happen because
And that drops it to an 8-second.
Zephyr's gonna push this. Well, it's a much
Chrissy's still down right now.
much longer cooldown too. I mean, it's down for 52 seconds, and they just used their fort already. No, they didn't. Okay, I thought I saw it. I hallucinated a fortification. I swear I thought I saw it glowing gold. I was like, wow, that was early.
Right now, right now we got the Aegis on Corey, but Blitz is holding the cheese.
Oh, there was cheese in that Roche, wasn't there?
That was our 3rd Roche.
Oh no, sneeze coming on.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm looking for the Shadow Fiend, but Jayo's going to TP out. A little bit of wasted time there. Out of Bambo and Blitz. But they're
Looks like Zephyr's. Ooh, right now, I don't know if Aeson wants to be here. Aeson is not in a good position.
Ooh, he is. Did you see what was
He's
just
a long
purchased
way away from his team.
by the Wind Ranger?
I did not.
The 3rd gem of the game.
Hooray!
Back on the Wind Ranger. I feel like your team should have a limit. It should be like smokes. If you lose 3,
I mean,
that's
there's
it.
a cooldown. Sexy Bambo is still holding 2. Purge has 1.
Oh, wow.
And Wind Ranger is holding 1.
Because they bought one of their own, I forgot. So there have actually been 4 gems in this game.
Purge bought 1, Chrissy bought 2, and
Chrissy just bought a 3rd one. But the CM bought 1.
Chrissy's bought 2 total, CM bought 1, and Purge bought 1.
There you go. I wasn't sure if Purge bought that one or if someone else did. Corey just
I like that Sexy Bambo is just walking around with these 2 gems.
Yeah, I mean, that's odd. But then again, the thing is...
I think he's got the courier coming now.
If he were to die, per se, yeah,
there we go.
Send him one home. But if he were to die, it would be funny because... Only because the team would then have to think about getting rid of 2, picking up 2 instead of 1. So there would have to be immense contemplation of, oh man, 2 people have to pick these up, or I have to drop 2 items to get both of these gems, or I have to try to fly the courier out really fast. Age is going to be reclaimed
then again,
in
like
3 minutes.
CM and Earthshaker, they have plenty of room for that.
That's true. If they're not dead. Which they usually are.
That is a big if.
So, we'll see here. Any new items? Another ultimate orb on Chrissy. Not really sure what that's going to be. I doubt it's Scotty.
I'm thinking of Lincoln's.
I think Lincoln's would be a good item.
Probably a Lincoln's.
I think the CM on Young is going for a 4-staff. He's got Wizardry. Poor Earthshaker.
Earthshaker's not had much in like the past 10 minutes, 20
He's
minutes
still
even.
got that point booster and he's just sitting on 1400 gold.
Now though, looking at the items, like Blitz, not items, Blitz is sitting on 5,700 gold, Corey's sitting on almost 6,700 gold. I wonder, like, they're probably saving back for buyback, obviously, but I wonder what they go next.
Like, I think Corey, when the Aegis goes away, will either he'll buy a Butterfly straight out, because he can afford it, or he'll buy a Scotty. I mean, he's level 25, Scotty or Butterfly, one of those 2. Blitz.
I think the same goes for Blitz, maybe a Heart.
I think Blitz probably goes Heart, but we'll see. I'm not sure. Chrissy, not Chrissy. Rayor is actually going to pick up his Daedalus pretty soon.
Ooh, there we go.
So they're bringing Crit.
He's got the Demon Edge flying back to him.
And
actually, there's a Helm of the Dominator sitting on the courier for Jo.
So Jo's gonna go Satanic eventually. Butterfly, straight out purchase.
There's the straight Butterfly.
When you got enough gold to casually buy your Butterfly, you know you're farming well. And he's only got 115 last hits.
Gold.
That's the thing. That's what's funny about it, to me, is that Slark, I mean, even on good players, you don't get high last hit counts on him. You hope for kills, which is what he's got. 12 and 3. I mean, most everybody in this game looks good. There are only 3 less kills on the Weaver. He's, what, 9 and 3 instead of 12 and 3. And then, actually, Zephyr doing what EoT were doing a minute ago. They're going to bring every lane in at the same time.
Yep. I'm just looking at this from a support point of view. Yeah, Corey's 12 and 3 and with only 3 assists, and Weaver's 9 and 3 with 9 assists though. But I'm comparing the supports. Like, compare Aosin is 3 and 7, Pudge is 6 and 2, Pyong is 1 and 6, and Cass is 1 and 7. Yeah, that's a normal support thing, but Purge has 17 assists, Aosin has 10, Cass only has 10, and Pyong only has 11 with their 1 kills. I've been able to put out that massive team fight AoE that they always hope for every fight.
Wind Ranger, however, picks up.
And Pudge just picked up a Veil, so his. Nope, I missed that.
Oh,
sorry.
I missed it completely. You were in the middle of your support talk, and I missed it. I just happened to see it on the screen.
Yep. And he lost one of it, and he lost his gem. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Oh wait, Courier, come here.
We have another one. Looks like EoT is gonna try to turn a push into this. Corey did a little bit of damage on their bottom tower. AC on Doom. Very good pickup.
There we go. That'll make him very tanky and output a lot of damage.
They actually put the cheese back on the Slark. So he's holding cheese right now.
Yeah, because the age just ran out.
Sexy Bambo going to be down for this whole fight, and they're going to fort this.
Basically, they're going to lose that mid tower, one hit from Jo. There it is.
Couldn't stop that, I don't think. I believe you have to have a blink Doom on the Weaver if they're going to keep throwing the Lincoln Sphere on Jo.
Yep.
Bambo back up.
Level death him then.
Yeah. Oh, bots. Bots up on Aosin.
There we go, so we can run that epicenter through the enemy team very quickly.
Oh, he's gonna truck through the enemy team. 100 miles an hour. Speediest Sand King North America, even though they're in Korea. I'm curious to see
Smoke coming out of
what Corey will do with his 4,000 gold when the cheese goes away. Heart, maybe?
Yeah, well, it's definitely good to save for buyback. Right now, looking at the buyback chart, Earthshaker, Nyx, Weaver, Chrissy on the Wind Ranger, and Earthshaker on the Radiant team have buyback, and Corey and Sexy Bambo on the Dio team have buyback. Of course, if Corey were to die, and if he spends any of that gold, he's likely to not have buyback.
This is true. I mean, holding on to for buyback is completely intelligent here. I was just kind of pondering maybe, because we know he's going to farm like Corey do.
That's what he does.
I'd like to point out I hallucinated the last hit count as well. I thought it said 115. He's at 430.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I definitely hallucinated that.
Jo is sitting at 477 though.
I was about to say Jo's edged him out just a little bit, but the Shadow Fiend does not have buyback right now, which is kind of big. I mean, if he were to get picked up, it would be huge.
He doesn't have the gold for it right now because he just bought his Satanic.
Oh, he bought his Satanic. Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Because right now he only has 275 reliable gold.
He's also.
Roshan will be up in 1 minute.
He's hitting casual hits with Daedalus crit 885 damage. I'd like to point out Purge has 1500 health. That's 2 crits. No gem on the Weaver. I wonder if he saw that.
Oh.
BKB. Did he try to doom him? No, he did not. Okay.
No, he level deathed him to block the.
Oh, BKB is down. Are they gonna turn this? Oh, the rest of the team's rolling in.
Need to doom him, but they kind of want to back up now.
I think they're afraid of what I was afraid of, which is the whole rest of EoT are there. Sexy Bambo. Sexy Bambo is one of the cockiest players, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in like he is very confident all the time, anywhere he is. Like he stands in the front lines, and he knows they have gems, but he's still just like chilling there.
He's got that blink, and he's got that force staff, that quick reaction time. He can get like 2 screen lengths away from the enemy. Oh, and Roche is up now.
Yep, watching it. Looks like I don't think
EoT doesn't exactly know, but they have a feeling because they are all rotating this way.
I think that they know that's what was going to happen as soon as he came up, and I don't think they can stop
His
it.
power shot to confirm it, but he goes down very quickly. So Corey picks it up and
pops his BKB just to be safe.
He got shackled or something.
Why is it not letting me click on heroes here? This is annoying. Alright. Corey picked up Aegis. They swapped 1 cheese to Sexy Bambo. But where did the other... the cheese doesn't get reclaimed, does it? Did Corey use it? Or is it on...
No, Aosin has one and Corey has the other.
Couldn't find the other one. I went to the entire team.
There hasn't been a big fight since the last Roche. It shows you how slow this game is going. We're at the 59-minute mark.
Yeah, this is... a long game. This is a sign of what is to come. It's gonna be a long night, boys and girls.
This is best of 5, and when the first game is going on for an hour, these players are gonna be very tired.
I really didn't expect this out of Zephyr. I really felt like Zephyr wanted to end this game quick.
Definitely, but they have the potential for the late game.
They're coming around behind here.
Fades away.
Sneeze round 2. Oh Lord. I bit my tongue earlier in the week. And every time I sneeze now, it really hurts. Oh, the Rax.
That's no fun.
Not the Rax. Rax is actually taking 0 damage. Oh, no. The ranged Rax has lost 40 health.
Oh, darn.
That 40 health, man, that's a huge amount. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see here, so...
Theo, right now, just farming away, just probably searching up buyback. He does have buyback now. Everyone except Purge, Aosin, and Pyong on the CM have buyback.
This is true. Only 3. And I believe Aosin will have it fairly... Yeah, Aosin's only like 100 gold away from buyback, and Purge is like literally on buyback. He doesn't need much either. As for the CM,
Aosin's 500 away.
Did I look at that? Did he just buy something? He's at 900 gold, and he only needs 1,000. Oh, reliable gold, right? My bad. My bad.
Yeah. Or no, he needs 1448 to buy back. He needs.
Yeah, I was looking at the buyback status and the gold amount, but I'm imagining that counting down means something different than what I thought it did. I was not reading the chart correctly.
That's how much more gold he needs. So that what they says on the buyback chart, buyback status is how much more gold they need, so that when they die they lose gold. They lose unreliable gold. That's how much more gold they need to make up the difference of dying, so they can have buyback.
So the Aegis reclaimed very soon. 2 minutes. I really think Zephyr wanted to try to force a fight here.
Zephyr really wants to.
Oh, blink.
Oh, Bambo goes in.
Oh, Bambo
Just harasses the CM.
Blinks and stuns. And 4 steps out.
Stuns him, mana drains, and then 4 steps out.
Oh, Bambo.
Hello, goodbye.
Also, Weaver's top lane Looks like Zephyr want to move around a little bit, maybe push some other lanes, and I think Rayor was thinking the same thing.
Right now, Rayor is sitting on 6,500 gold.
Yeah, see that. Most heroes in this game are 5 slotted or 6 slotted though. They don't need anything else.
Oh yeah, Chrissy's got a gem and she's got 5,000 gold.
Would you like to know what Corey just bought?
He just bought himself a new BKB.
Yes, he did. I think that is... You've reached the hilarious point in the game when you're purchasing new BKBs. Hey guys.
It's like the TI3 final.
Go ahead.
And someone I forget who it was. It's gonna bother me for a while now, but it was a PL that was 6 slotted, and he had used all the charges on his Diffusal 2, and he bought a new Diffusal 2 recipe because he was curious if he bought a new recipe, could he redo the charges, which he could not. But everyone was very amused by that.
Sad day. Bambo forced to use his cheese there. He tried to jump in on the Shadow Fiend and do a little bit of damage, but it didn't go so hot.
It was stun Rayor. He missed Fissure.
Corey bought his new BKB. Do you see how much gold he has currently?
Oh lord.
7. Here we go.
About to fall out in a minute.
Corey wants to go. He wants to do it.
He doesn't want to die.
He's sheeped.
Oh.
He's sheep. There's the blink stun and Doom.
Doom on Jo.
They're out. Ult. There goes Jo.
CM goes down.
Jo buys back. Rax is down.
Oh my gosh, Aosin was able to use his cheese at the very last second.
Slark leaps the Fissure.
They still haven't gotten the Aegis.
But the Aegis is going to be reclaimed. Corey needs to be careful.
He does.
There he goes. And
there it is.
Oh, there's the ult.
Shot.
But Corey's back
deadly.
up. Here we go. It's time Corey's gonna go ham, I think. Yeah, here we go. He hasn't even used his Abyssal.
Oh, but he's
down.
He buys back.
Bot from both of them. Oh, Purge.
So many buybacks.
Well, one Rax fell. The ranged Rax
Purge does have buyback still.
I think he's holding it. I don't think they see the need.
Because everyone else, there it is.
Does he have
Everyone
bots?
else had enough money to buy back and then buy bots, and then still have a couple thousand gold left over, just to have.
Well, they ate the Rax. Oh, and Chrissy's caught.
Oh dear.
She's down.
Chrissy's caught. Rayor's.
Oh, don't let him get away. Oh man. Did Chrissy buy back? Yeah, Chrissy bought back there. Corey takes a lot.
And so did Jo.
Oh lord. Well, no, I mean, she just bought back.
Oh, she just bought back again.
She just bought back.
And she's going to die again.
She's going to die again. The Weaver.
Oh,
the Weaver's out of position. That's game.
He goes down.
That's GG.
That's different.
Game. Have they called? They haven't called it.
Not yet.
I can't pull up game chat for some reason. I'm stuck in our party chat.
Neither can I.
I wonder if it's because the spectator chat's off. Let's try it. Nope. Oh well, whatever. Mill tower goes. Who's back up? Weaver's alive, and Cat's setting doesn't have Echo Slam. I mean, he's worthless. He can't stop anything here. No buybacks available. Everybody's buyback is down.
And there's the GG from Jo. And there's called.
GG's out. Game I did not see. Let's look at the XP graph, speaking of which. It just now, I mean literally maybe like 10 minutes ago, swung in the favor of Zephyr.
It's incredible that EoT at about the, let's say the 40-minute mark was about 14,000 experience in the lead, and at that time they were about a little under 10,000 gold. Yeah, let's say 8,000 gold in advantage, and it just in the past few minutes it swung back in Zephyr's favor.
However, last hits in that game. I'd like to point out Purge had 100 last hits in that game. The supports from Zephyr farmed a lot harder throughout the game.
That they did.
Than EoT's, you would tell by the last hits. And I mean, look at the gold per minute and XP per minute on the Crystal Maiden and the Earthshaker. I thought they had a really slow start, but the supports from Zephyr really pulled that game together.
Sports, man.
Sports, I know.
Get that cow.
There's a reason. There's a reason I love you, man. All right, well that's game 1 down. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna do a little sign off here. It's not gonna be the end of the cast by any means. It's just a sign off because this is gonna be on YouTube. You should go check me out at the Creed 68. But it's game time with Sarge. So until next time, this is Sarge signing out, and my friend.
Catch y'all in a bit.